5 lights out, and we go racing out of the Singapore GP. It's going to be a decent start for Scrubbins, but a very good, but decent one from Zen as well, heading towards turn 1. He's going to go down the inside line, just has to back out of it in the end. What about High B? He's lost out a couple of positions. Footy's gaining some of them, heading towards turn 3. Almost makes contact with the car around the outside. Still going to be side by side with one of them out there, and that is absolutely down the inside line. Footy's going to go for it once more, and he's going to make that move, and that overtake is done from Footy, heading towards the first few corners on the circuit. Meanwhile, cars at the back are going for it as well. So most of them starting on a set of soft compound tires, along with Zen and another AI driver on that medium compound tire. Meanwhile, Footy's put it into the wall. We were only a few corners into.
Oh, I'm already out.
Yeah, I'm
Oh no. No way.
Out of position from P5 to P6, and Zen is going to head into the pits. Oh no, he will not head into the pits. Did he try to bluff there? Alright, he's going to head in the pits then. He maybe might have just made a mistake there, but both of them are going to be in the pits. So with 16 laps of racing, let's see what tyres Zen is going to go on to. A set of hard tyres should be on. Alright, Scrubbins going to go on to a set of mediums. What about Zen? He's going to go on to a set of hards, understandably so. He's going to safety car's going to be into the slap split, but he's not going to be going for it now, or in fact he will be going for it just now. In fact, he's slowed down once more. He's slowed down. Flyscott's right behind him. Surely a restart could be coming upon us, and we going to see them go up, get caught napping. Meanwhile, Scrubbins got a better restart than has High B. In fact, High B did pit, so he's going to be behind these guys anyways. Now Spliff so far has managed to keep that restarting. Pagetta, very good restart as compared to Flyscott, who's now over 7/10 behind him, while Scrubbins gaining position as well. So Zen is Zen right behind him. Definitely these guys have already went for it, and remember, whoever's ahead of one another should be fighting for that race lead. Meanwhile, High B and Zen go side by side. He's out of the way. Zen is now fighting for that AI car. Surely safety car, in fact, he will get that fastest lap because safety car is just coming into this lap. Meanwhile, Scrubbins going to go on the inside line of that AI of Automo. Almost makes contact, but just comes out of it without any problems and skips untouched out of this one. So yeah, I was saying Split was going to get that fast lap, of course, as it was the safety car restart, and a safety car came in on lap 1, so no data from the previous laps. Meanwhile, Scrubbins going to be going for it now, and he's back into P3 down the outside, late into the on the brakes, and be getting ahead of the AI. So is Zen. Has he made a mistake though? Has he made a mistake? Because he surely looks a bit slower than we're trying to overtake these cars round the outside. Just makes that move as well on the exit at all as it stands. So has to back out of it. What about High B? Does he back out of it? No, down around the outside. He's going to be going for it, and they're going to make contact. Or I wonder he lost it on that curb, because on the entry he's just lost the rear slightly and has that little slide.
Darling, you know that we are sold out. This is fading.
down. We're crying, crying. So let the velvet roll down, down. No heroes, villains, one to blame. While wilted roses fill the stage, and the thrill is gone. Our debut was a masterpiece. Our lines we read so perfectly, but the show, it can't go on. We used to have it all, but now's our curtain call. So hold for the applause. Oh, 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 oh.
To the end of that middle sector, and they split off that middle sector, and they're gonna clash.
Oh yeah, who is that?
Fly Squad and Scrubbins have collided there, and both of them are going to hit the wall, and with that front wing damage, Scrubbins is going to fall to the back of the pack, and that at the moment is going to allow Zen to progress. Exactly what we talked about at the start of the session. From himself, and Spliff now gonna be coming into the pit lane, doing the job well, almost gets out of it, and he gets a penalty. Spliff has got a 3-second time penalty. Or in fact, just a few laps now remain to the end of it. 3.4 seconds. That is surely interesting, and that pressure is gonna be on Hype's shoulders, and that pressure has came in clutch as he has a little slide on the exit of that final corner, gets that car back in control, but now Spliff's gonna be at him around the outside, heading towards turn 1. Is he gonna be able to make that overtake? Not just yet. Turn 2 now goes a little bit wide, does Spliff, and this is now gonna be on. The gap was over 3 seconds, but now only 3/10 out here at the moment. The race is on. The race is for the final place of the podium. Is really on. Spliff, who has never stayed or finished on the podium this season so far, around the outside, is going to be going for it. He's going to have the inside line to the next corner. Is he going to be late on the brakes? Yes, he will be, but it goes a little bit wide. He goes a little bit wide, a little bit deep, and that's going to allow IP to get through. Surely the pressure is on both the drivers here because they collided. Slight little tap on the back of IP. Out of the 3 around here is going to be a chance for Spliff to go for it once more. Is he going to be going for it on the inside line? Hype goes defensive on the inside line. Around the outside goes Spliff for it. And Hype, at the moment, we've lost them out. We're just going to get back to it. And Spliff had made that overtake. And he has taken that 3rd place from Hype, at least so far, on lap 14 out of 16.
Waiting impatient for dawn, and I was running far away. Would I run off the wall someday? Nobody knows, nobody knows. And I was dancing in the rain. I felt alive and I can't complain. But no, take me home where I belong.
On those medium tires, so well done to him as well. Spliff at the moment is going to have a spin. 3.9 seconds behind IP for his first ever opportunity to score a podium this season, as slip a way out of his hands into the final lap of this race. He's lost it out on his own.
It's the pressure of the podium.
It wouldn't have been a better opportunity than this for him. IP, who's on over 13 lap older medium tires, is going to take that 3rd place back again. But meanwhile, Zenzoku, your dominant man, the man who led the championship by 100 points coming into this one, is going to increase that deficit even more around the final corner. Zenzoku comes over the line and wins the Singapore GP.
Can't believe it.
Absolutely well done. And that's going to be the end of this one. It was myself, Zabe, and from all of us here at Formula Fun Sim Racing. See you soon at the next race, next round in Houston, Texas at Circuit of the Americas. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.